student from Topper Engineering and Management College. This is my video for virtual video competition in my college, and my topic for this contest is our nation prepared to handle the natural disasters. Now let's get started. Nepal is prone to various types of natural disasters due to her rugged and fragile geographical structure, very high peaks, high angle of slopes, complex geology, variable climatic conditions, active tectonic processes, unplanned settlement, increasing population, weak economic condition, and low literacy rate. Apart from the above reasons, the lack of coordination among agencies related to disaster management, no clear-cut job description of those agencies, resource constraint, the lack of technical manpower, the lack of public awareness, very remote rural and difficult geographical situation of the country, absence of modern technology, and so on are the factors to cope with the natural disasters in Nepal. The entire world is now witnessing a unique situation of unprecedented global health emergency due to the COVID-19 pandemic. After a century since the outbreak of the Spanish flu, which took a global death toll of about 50 million people in 1918. Under the current situation, the entire human civilization of 210 countries is busy tackling this pandemic situation amidst a lot of uncertainty about its continuance in the future, and had already suffered a death toll of more than 3.5 lakh people worldwide till 26 May 2020. COVID-19 disasters have already taught us the most fundamental lesson that a massive scale of preparedness in the health infrastructure is essential in the country to tackle such type of disasters, which emerged suddenly and affected a large number of people irrespective of geographic boundaries, wealth, caste, creed, and religion, with tremendous pace and virulence. Adequate preparedness in such health and related infrastructure is never wasteful, because the same can always be used during any type of other disasters, whether natural or human influenced, or for such health pandemic in the future. Since COVID-19 is a very continuous disease, relevant reframing of health infrastructure planning may be required to tackle such type of community health disasters dealing with contagious disease. During such natural disasters, every year, large-scale temporary evacuation to village, tehsil, district level shelter homes is required to save human lives. Due to the possible continuance or uncertainty in the continuance of the effect of COVID-19, maintaining social distancing, a basic requirement of case of COVID-19, would be issue in such shelter homes. This may result in an obvious space crunch in such shelter homes and may lead to additional expenditure in acquiring and managing more number of temporary shelters. While planning, such parameters should always be taken into consideration. While discussing the natural disasters, apart from the earthquake and the other common natural disasters such as flood, cyclone, drought, tsunami, do allow some variable lead time to occur, so that for all these categories of disasters, early warning systems are already in place in the world. Issuance and dissemination of such early warnings in Nepal are well institutionalized by the respective nodal agencies and national state disaster management agencies, and the standard protocol exists for all such disasters in case of preparedness and mitigation, and the same are definitely on alert mode as usual. For landslides, due to gaps in historic area data, prediction of its time of occurrence is difficult, and that is why Nepal is still not ready yet with any operational temporal prediction model for landslides to be used for early warning. Apart from the earthquake and all other common natural disasters in Nepal are mostly influenced by the monsoon rainfall. However, all the above climatic triggers are more or less concentrated with a particular time domain of a year in Nepal, which is well known despite a few spikes and anomalies experienced in recent years due to the effect of climatic change. This particular period in Nepal generally starts from June onwards and continues till late October. Also, also known as the active monsoon period in Nepal. Therefore, Nepal must be prepared like earlier years for any such hydrometeorological disasters. Example, flood, cyclone, landslides, etc., which are very common in this country mostly during such active monsoon period in almost every year. It is always useful to accept the fact that the annual recurrence of such natural disasters that are affected due to monsoon rainfall will remain similar even this year too. Therefore, extra caution and adequate preparedness must follow in case of each of such natural disasters by all the agencies concerned, including disseminating awareness to the citizen living in such disaster prone areas. In the view of above situation, formulation of natural disaster management regulation and amendment in the existing act is needed to clarify the job and responsibilities of the agencies related to disaster management. Well-trained technical manpower, advanced technology and sufficient means and resources are also needed to reduce a natural disaster. Moreover, the disaster management course has to be included in the school and university curriculum, and various types of programs are to be launched in order to raise the public awareness. For an effective early warning system, it is needed to develop a scientific detection system to monitor changes in the physical environment. The system of hazard mapping, vulnerability assessment and risk analysis has to be developed. For all these sectors are still undeveloped in Nepal. For this, there is a necessity of strong political determination and effective policy formulation and their implementation. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe and maintain social distancing.